can't help but think about the person who finds Christ and all his problems kind of float away. We hear the stories about that, and I've come to believe that those stories are one in a million. I think the stories usually go, someone gets saved and they struggle for months, years, decades, and that's kind of my story. I grew up in church. I grew up in a Christian family, but that didn't stop the battles and the struggles and the falls. And I remember just being enslaved at a very young age. I woke up on a Thursday morning to a text from my wife saying, "I wish I wouldn't have looked at your phone last night." She had busted me for the third time in our 13 years of marriage looking at pornography. I couldn't even look at her. The shame and the guilt just kind of flooded. It was an ugly few days. To watch my wife break in front of me and just be crushed was painful. I've never experienced anything like that before. A couple days go by. I was walking out of the bathroom that Monday morning again, same scene, just heavy, my head down. I couldn't make eye contact with her. Just to see the insecurity flood my wife and come over her about this topic just broke my heart. And as I'm walking out of the bathroom, she walked up to me, grabbed me, turned me around, and put her arms around me. And never before have I had a picture of grace acted out in front of me like that. I melted. I melted under the grace that she gave me that day. And God started to show me that this is the same grace that He has for us. I knew God had something more for me. I knew that if I kept getting up and refused to be knocked down and stay down, that one day, maybe, I could gain some ground and get some victory in this area. 30 years taking it on the chin. 30 years getting knocked down. If I get knocked down again, I will get up again. And that's where I'm finding myself these days, is I am in a place of victory. And there's been healing in my marriage. To see my wife's confidence come back, to see her security in her husband, to know that he is fighting to do the right thing. I have no magic answer, but what I know is if you submit to God and resist the enemy, you will see victory. I used to be a slave to my addictions, and these days I'm finding myself just knowing who I am in Christ, confident with who He created me to be. I'm simply free. I can't control what happens tomorrow, but this is what I can control, whether or not I get up, and I will choose to rise again.